All right, all right, all right. Hey, shalom. Yahweh Shimon Shah Brakatah. Yahweh Shema Iltah by Shimon Shah. Captain of 10,000, Yagawa, doing the Oklahoma law class. Today we're gonna go into what's unlawful unto the Most High God. And this is always important to Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to really let you know what do we do that the things that we do that are unlawful unto the Most High, but yet we do them. I mean, they're so prevalent, they're so common in our community that we do. And but it's all in the precepts in the Bible, who we are and things what not to do. You know what I'm saying? But we continually just do them anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, and it's sad because it's like it's part of like we won't even be like true to our true customs, which is in the Bible because we don't even know them. You know what I'm saying? So we be true to customs that are of the oppressor or of the world. So let me see. I'm gonna get the first precept I want to pull. I want to pull Psalms 147 and 19. This is like real milk scripture. You know what I'm saying? And these precepts are just a lot of milk that'll help you out. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us are new to the truth. You know what I'm saying? Down here along the Bible Belt, different brothers and sisters, the ones that like maybe recently gave me a friend request, and even some of y'all that gave me a friend request today, and yesterday, but these are just something easy to help you out with. We call them milk scriptures. Now, this is Psalms 147 and 19. Now, it says, He showeth his word unto Jacob. Jacob is the father of the 12 tribes of Israel. His statutes and his judgments unto Israel. Understand, his laws, statutes, and commandments, all that is like things but to be lawful unto the Most High. It's his order. It's his order. The order is his way of doing things. It's customs. You know what I'm saying? Our heritage. Things that let you know to how to be obedient and be lawful unto the Most High. The worst thing that has been done to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians is we don't even know what's lawful and unlawful. We think we are told by our pastors that the laws are done away with, which really doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? How can we be righteous people and we don't have no laws? I mean, that's idiotic. That's idiotic. You know what I'm saying? That's the idiocy of Christianity. Christianity is not only satanic, it's idiotic. It doesn't even make sense. Now, if you're going to do away with the laws of God, I mean, what's going to happen to those people? If the Most High God set up laws, statutes, and commandments, what's going to happen to the people if they fall away from it? We're just going to die. We're just going to crash and burn. So that's what it's good when you understand this precept. Psalms 147 and 19, he said, He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so, this is verse 20, he hath not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. Now, as his judgments, the things we have not known them. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't understand the Bible. I mean, that's what it's saying. We don't understand the Bible. We don't understand the Bible at all. And that's ridiculous. That's sad because it's done to us through the spirit of Christianity, which is the spirit of Satan, the spirit of going against the Bible. This is about Hosea 4 and 6. It's saying my people, the Most High saying, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And then said, since you have rejected knowledge, I shall also reject you. So you'll be no So you'll be no ministers unto me. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, that's like that's a heavy precept right there. You know, he's saying my people. This is the Bible's about, and so we've been destroyed for lack of knowledge, and we don't know that this Bible is all about us. This Bible is our constitution. You know what I'm saying? The Bible is not about Christ coming and saving everybody and loving everybody. It's about those Israelites, God's chosen people, you know, and we have not known none of his judgments. You know what I'm saying? You know, so, but see, now through the Isupk, you understanding, you getting understanding about the Bible and knowing things, what is called for you to be lawful unto the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So we have right here, we have Proverbs. Let's go to Proverbs 16 and 27. Let's go to Proverbs 16:27, because down here in Oklahoma, good grace, they're breaking records on weed sales. You know what I'm saying? They said medical marijuana. You know, they try to put it nice. It's medical marijuana. When it's everybody, Negroes are just getting high. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no that much need for medical marijuana ever. And you're not even supposed to like smoke it. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to inhale it like that. You know what I'm saying? If you want some medical marijuana, you really supposed to you gotta take it, like eat it, take it like it's medicine. You can't even be like smoking it like it's gonna do something for you. You know what I'm saying? Smoking it, because that goes against the Most High. They say, oh yeah, but God made the weed and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't make it for you to smoke it, because that's against the Bible. That's against his laws, statutes, and commandments. It's against his order for its people. Now let's go to Proverbs 16 and 27. And I'm going to prove in the Bible, so like I said, it's none of my words. It's none of Commander General Yohana's words. It's what? It's the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Bible, of God in the Bible. Now, I'm like I said, Proverbs 16 and 27. And it says, an ungodly man diggeth up evil, and in his lips there is a burning fire. Now, understand that. It says an ungodly man, is ungodly. This person, they don't want to follow the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? They are ungodly. You know what I'm saying? A godly man follows the Most High, listens to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? How? Listen to his priests and prophets. You know what I'm saying? A godly man wants to do things that are well-pleasing unto the Most High. A godly man is going to keep his laws, statutes, and commandments. He's going to keep his order of doing things. A godly man. But this precept is talking about an ungodly man. An ungodly man diggeth up evil. I mean, everything all the weed, come on, all everything is just grown. It's grown. Comes out of the ground. Everything comes out of the ground. What else is the poppy seed they make crack cocaine with? All that is grown out of the ground. Tobacco, smoked cigarettes and cigars. All that comes from the ground. It's grown. But see, you got to be ungodly when you put it in your lips. That's when you're ungodly. Like I said, there's other ways to take it. You can, like I said, if you eat it or whatever, or whatever way that without smoking it. You know what I'm saying? Because right there's a burning fire. That's the sin. That's going out of God's order of doing things. So that's what that means when it says right there, when it says in his lips there's a burning fire. It says an ungodly man. That's a slam dunk to your weed right there. Now, and your cigars, because so many Negroes, I see you Negroes on my page, I'm just keeping you on here because I'm trying to help you. I know you're destroyed and you're stupid, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to help you out, so that's why I keep you on. A lot of times I had to learn how to just really be brotherly to my brothers and to be, to let you know that, that you are sinning against the Most High. You are getting ready to die. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't let you just stay on. I had to really just fight myself just to let you stay on my page. You know what I'm saying? Because you're simple as hell. So you know what I'm saying? You going against the Most High. You're not going against me. You're not hurting me. You know, you're going against the Most High. And the Most High is going to kill you. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna put you to death with a painful death. You know what I'm saying? Like throwing up your lungs. You know what I'm saying? Man, I had a great aunt, one of my great aunts, and my sister, she told me about it. She lived with her, and she told me about she was just sitting there and she would watch her throw up her lungs. I mean, goddamn. You want to go out like that? I mean, painfully go out. That's the way the Lord going to do to you. I mean, so you're not getting back at me or doing anything to me. You're doing it to the Lord. And the Lord is going to kill you for being stupid and sinful unto him. Now let's go to Ezekiel 8 and 17. Ezekiel 8 and 17. Now this is saying, so okay, let me look up if I should read up, you know what I'm saying? Okay, let's start it. Yeah, 18 and 17. It says, then he said, it's talking about like now. Well, what's happening now is like so okay, hold on. Now it's like the angel talking to Ezekiel. You know what I'm saying? The angel talking to Ezekiel. Then it says, then he said unto me, hast thou seen this, O son of man? Is it a light thing to the house of Judah? Come on, down in Oklahoma, it's a light thing to the house of Judah. The house of Judah is blacks who call themselves African Americans. It's not no Africans, because Africans are not of Israel. It's blacks who call themselves African Americans. So it says, then, so the angel's talking to the prophet Ezekiel. It says, then he said unto him, hast thou seen this, O son of man? Is it a light thing to the house of Judah that they commit the abominations which they commit here? Like the things we do here, the black man, the so-called African American, you know what I'm saying? The things we do is so evil. You know what I'm saying? And this is for all Israel, for real. You know what I'm saying? We do some wicked stuff. You know what I'm saying? We do some wicked stuff. So it says we commit the abominations that we commit here. You know? Just for they have filled the land with violence and have provoked, Salakia, and have returned to provoke me to anger. Have returned to provoke me to anger. Man, now this is what the angel's saying about what the angel is speaking for the Most High. Understand that. When you hear the angels speak, that's what the Lord is speaking. When they talk in the Bible, when it's talking, when the angels speaking to the prophets. But man, you hear what he said? It says, for they have filled the land with violence and have returned to provoke me to anger. And lo, look, and more, look, this is real important. It says, and lo, they put the branch to their nose. You understand? You put the branch to your nose. Why? Because all the things that comes out, everything that comes out of the ground, what I mentioned, you got your weed, you even got your crack cocaine. You got everything. Things that you inhale, things that you snort. You know? All is wicked unto the Most High. He said, and lo, they put the branch to their nose. You know what I'm saying? You know, you talk about them trees, you smoke them trees and stuff like that. Understand, this Bible's a black man's book. You know what I'm saying? It's all about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You know what I'm saying? So it says you put the branch to your nose. That's the nose talking about weed. You know, things we do that, oh, hey, you know what I'm saying? We have a problem with the pastor say, hey, you just got to pray about it. You know, you just got to pray about it, man, you know? And you ain't thinking about the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. You just hearing that darn pastor say, oh, yeah, man, you just got to pray about it. You know what I'm saying? You know, when it's telling you that, hey, it's something wrong with this. This is what this precept is all about. The angel's telling Ezekiel, these people have lost their damn mind. He said abominations. They commit the abominations which they commit here. You know, we commit so many abominations, you know what I'm saying, unto the Most High. And now for your pastor that says, oh yeah, you just got you pray about it, you know. Let's go to Proverbs, my favorite. Proverbs 20, my favorite for Christians, for cutting you Christians, Proverbs 28:9. When your pastor tells you, hey, you just got to pray about it. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be abomination. His prayer, even your prayer, even that little weak prayer that the Most High, I mean, you're not listening to anyway, did your pastor tell you to pray? The Most High thinks it, no, he thinks your prayer is disgusting unto him. You know what I'm saying? He said your prayer is abomination unto him. This is what the Bible, I mean, this is what the Bible's saying. This is what the Bible is saying. He said your prayer is an abomination. Since you turn your ear from hearing the law, and look, that's so sad because your pastor tell you to turn your ear from hearing the law. And how evil is that? Now we're reading a precept right here where the Most High is saying, he that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be abomination. Now this is what the Lord is saying, but your pastor is telling you. Your pastor is ordering you to don't keep those laws, because those laws are done away with. Now your pastor's ordering you to sin against the Most High. So this is why your prayers don't get answered when you're in the Christian church. Because why? What, you're not even doing what the Lord tells you to do. Your prayer is abomination. He's not listening to your prayers. I mean, that's a cut to Christianity. You know what I'm saying? This is why they don't hear our prayers, because we're so simple. You know, we're so simple. You know, and you know, and talk about, and look, I mean, I'm the sidebar a little bit, talking about this. I keep on hearing about this Juneteenth thing. This Juneteenth thing, come on, man. All right. They're celebrating when we supposedly been coming out of slavery. Oh, what did he do? And we still die the way we dying? We still get wickedness done to us the way it been getting done to us? I mean, brothers are still here getting hung, getting lynched. Oh, but we so happy to celebrate Juneteenth. You know what I'm saying? And then and the sad part about it, you let the oppressor in on your celebration. Down in Oklahoma, they got white people talking about celebrating Juneteenth. What the, oh boy, I'm off that. You know, I'm off the laws being unlawful to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? But it's just so wicked, man. You know, and the oppressor is the devil, the Bible speaks of. And devil means deceiver. He's going to deceive us at any way he can. You know what I'm saying? Boy, man. Now let's go to Leviticus. Let's go to Leviticus. Something we take light unto the Most High. Let's go to Leviticus 11:7. Let's learn about that pork. Let's learn about that pork that everybody, all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians be so sinful unto the Most High. Eating the pork chops, pork ribs, and you know what I'm saying? All the pork, all the bacon. The oppressor will put bacon on everything. The oppressor pushes pushes bacon like a crackhead, like a crack dealer pushes crack. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to Leviticus. Leviticus 11 and 7. It says, and the swine. The swine is the pig, the hog. You know what I'm saying? The pork. And the swine, though he divideth the hoof, you know what I'm saying? Because some lawful animals it talked about you know, sometimes in the chapter it talks about the animals that divide up the hoof are lawful, you know what I'm saying, to eat. But it says right here, though he divide the hoof and be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. That means he doesn't eat vegetation. You know what I'm saying? He does. You never seen him grazing in the field, eating leaves and stuff, and eating grass. You never seen a pig do that, because pigs are, boy, good gracious, they eat anything. The pigs will eat you. The pig will eat. The pig will eat a human body. If they see it dead, they will eat it. They eat everything. And the Bible said, what? He is unclean to you. Unclean. We are not supposed to be eating pork. As much as the white man pushes bacon and pork, saying it's the other white meat, hey, we are not supposed to eat it. So says the Most High. He said it's abomination. You know? Let's go to verse 8 says, of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you. I mean, it's not hard to figure this out. They are unclean to us. We are not supposed to eat them. You know, I mean, it's like Christ can come with the chariots and take us up out of here. If we just stop doing, if we just, these little milk precepts, if we keep that. I mean, you got so many blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians who have a lot of zeal for the Most High. They want to go and they want to learn this Bible. They want to learn it so hard, but they go to church and get beguiled by the pastor, because the pastor say the laws are done away with. You know what I'm saying? And if you ever been to church, you know that church people eat a lot of pork. Church people eat a lot of pork. Always the glazed ham. Always have the collard greens with the big old ham bone in it. You know what I'm saying? Cook everything with pork. Come on, man. The Bible says it's unclean unto us. You know, Most High God says it's abomination. Man, boy. Now look. Now I'm gonna move to the seafood. Now, these shall ye eat of all that are in the waters. Now, all that are in the waters, you know, whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. All right? Whatever have fins, they have to have fins and scales. All right? That lets you know all, then you brothers and sisters in New Orleans, like all those crawfish, that's unclean. You're not supposed to eat it. You know? And all that have fins, so look at it. Now this is verse 10. And all that have not Heslakia, all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, all that move in the waters, and any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you. Look, just like the pork, they shall be an abomination unto you. You know, it's disgusting unto the Most High. They shall be even an abomination unto you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh, but ye shall have, but ye shall have their carcasses an abomination. You know what I'm saying? When we touch that crap, don't touch it. No crab, shrimp, and lobster. What's in verse 12 says, whatsoever have no fins nor scales in the waters, that shall be an abomination unto you. That's pointing directly at your crab, shrimp, and lobster. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have no fins or scales. That's all your all your hard shell fish. It's telling you, crab, shrimp, and lobster is abomination. Now, red lobster should shut down in the Black and Hispanic community. Should shut down. In the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community, red lobster should shut down. You know what I'm saying? It should have to shut down because we being obedient unto the Most High. Now, what if we could be that great of a people and that obedient and well pleasing unto the Most High, that every red lobster in the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian communities would just shut down because nobody goes there. Nobody eats crab, shrimp, and lobster. I mean, we have a precept that's pointing directly to it. But what do you see in churches? Church picnics, church cookouts. What do you see? You see a bunch of crabs. And what they have crab feasts at the church. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. They have crab feast at the church. In the church. Outside on the church lawn, you have crab feasts. When the Bible is telling you it's abomination. This is why we can't get delivered. You know what I'm saying? This is why we can't get delivered, by Christ. This is why Christ can't crack the sky like you Christians always like to say. Christ can't come back because we holding him back. I mean, I'm going to read verse 12, Leviticus 11 and 12 over again. It says, whatsoever hath no fins nor scales in the waters, that shall be an abomination unto you. It's specifically telling you crab, shrimp, and lobster, what we love so much. What we love so much as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You know, if anybody like anybody in DC in DC area, in the DMV, DC, Maryland and Virginia, in that area, if you go down to the wharf, this is downtown DC, Washington DC, down there by all the museums, all the beautiful landscaping. Well, over to the side you have the wharf. They call it the wharf, and where they sell seafood. I mean, they sell all types of fish. I mean, you can get all types of salmon, steaks, man. You can get any type of fish you want. But it be packed to come on. Lines out of this world. And you know who the majority of the people be there? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Israelites. And you know what the main thing they be buying? Like I said, they have all the fish laid out. Everything laid out. They have all the fish laid out. They have all the crabs, all the shrimp, all the lobster, the crab legs, everything. But you know where the long lines are? It's around the crabs, the shrimp, the lobster, the scallops, the calamari, the clams, all that seafood gunk that the Most High says is an abomination. We in long lines getting that because we are those sinful people. You know what I'm saying? We are those stiff-necked people. I mean, it's like we gotta really come to the Most High, come back to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Like we were, but when we came out, but when we were in Jerusalem, when we were in our homeland, and when we came, some of us was when we came out of Egypt. You know what I'm saying? In the wilderness, after the Most High killed all them evil Israelites. You know what I'm saying? We got to get back to keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. That's how we come back to the Most High. That's how the Most High will stand up for us and fight for us and send Christ to deliver us out of this mess. But the way that it's crazy. Like I said, it is out of this world. I'm saying, like I said, if you're in the Washington, D.C. area, you can make it down there. Go down there and just witness Witness that abomination. Witness that abomination. You're going to see some. You're going to watch when I mark my words. You're going to be like, I mean, your mind going to be blown. How wicked we can be. Because the lines will be like, and mainly the lines the majority, like you see down there, is Judah and Issachar. You see Judah and Issachar. Yeah, I would say Ephraim too, because a lot of my Puerto Rican brothers I know, they be down there too. You know what I'm saying? So, but you would mainly see Judah, Issachar, and Ephraim. That's blacks, Mexicans, and Puerto Ricans, so-called. You will mainly see us down there. You know what I'm saying? And that's, as far as like in the Washington, D.C. area, that's you have a lot of us, of the tribes, of those tribes in the D.C. area. And we flock to the wharf in Washington, D.C. We flock to that, especially when it's warm like this. Oh, man. When it gets warm outside, oh, summertime, get out of here. Man, we're going to come from the hills and valleys to get some crabs, shrimp, and lobster, all the stuff that are abomination that are in there, what this precept is talking about. You know what I'm saying? And I mentioned the brothers in how people in New Orleans, they love the crawfish. You know, and all that type of stuff. You know, all that type of stuff is abomination. This is what the Bible says. And this is why we always, this is what, you know, the pastor always tells us, we all fall short. This is how we fall short. By not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? By ignoring the messages you get online for like right now. Don't willfully sin after you hear this. You know what I'm saying? Because like some Hebrews, it says in Hebrews, there's no more sacrifice for the, I mean, you know, there's no, it ain't gonna, nobody else gonna die for you, for the sins no more. Christ already did. There's no other sacrifice for you. You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna die. You're just gonna die for being so wicked. I mean, that's, you know what I'm saying? We gotta understand the things that we do, how we go against the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's terrible, the things that we do. You know what I'm saying? And then like going unbeknown to us. Unbeknown to us. Like I said, we have a lot of zeal without the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? We want to really like, you know, we want to do things lawful. I mean, Salaki, we want to do things, be righteous unto the Most High. We don't even understand lawful, the laws, statutes, and commandments. We don't even know that because the pastor tells us that we don't have to keep the laws. You know? Man. So that's for that. So now, let's go to Leviticus 21. Let's go to Leviticus 21 and 5. Let's go to Leviticus 21 and 5. Now, Leviticus 21 and 5 says, they shall not make baldness upon their head. Ooh. Shall make, oh man, y'all hear that? Shall not make baldness upon their heads. Man, I think that's the new thing to do. Huh? If you ask a black man, you see all these bald heads, bald, shaven, bald heads. You know what I'm saying? We can't do nothing if the Lord takes your hair. If the Lord takes your hair, I mean, come on, you're going to have a bald head. How can you stop that? You got a lot of brothers in the school right now, priests and prophets of the Most High. Now, actually, can't have bald heads. They ain't putting no razors to their head. They don't take it and shave the hair off their head. No, they don't. Because they understand the law, statutes, and commandments. They don't make baldness of their head. Then the Lord can take your hair. You know, let the Lord make baldness of your head. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't do nothing against that. You just got to go with the flow. But right here, boy, it's telling us, they shall not make baldness upon their head. Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard. You know, the corner of your beard. You know what I'm saying? When you, like I used to wear in the world. I used to cut off the corner of my beard and just keep this. You see the mustache and that little trim right here, we call it a goatee. A lot of us do that. A lot of us do that. But the Lord have ordinances for us. You know what I'm saying? Laws, statutes, and commandments. I mean, come on. The Lord got a way that He wants us to look. Because you know what? When you start doing that, you start looking like the oppressor. When you make baldness of your head, well, you know the Egyptians, they used to make baldness of their head. Those Africans, they used to cut their hair bald. Come on, I remember I had some African friend in the world, when I was in the world, he used to always, his hair grow back a little bit. And he would go and shave all his hair off bald headed and shave all the hair off his face. And I'll be looking at this African like, the hell he shave all his hair off all the hair off his face and all the hair off his head? What the hell he do that for? You know what I'm saying? But that he did it. So I was just saying, hey, you know, I ain't doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Even I don't even want to look like that in the world. You know? But it's like, that's what they do. So the Lord don't want us looking like them. Those people that had us in bondage, those Africans, those Egyptians. So the Lord don't want us looking nothing like them. That's why He's telling us, don't shave your hair off bald head. You know, don't make baldness of your head. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if the Lord take your hair, then, hey, you know, the Lord did it. You can't do nothing about that. But He's telling you right here, hey, don't you make no baldness of your head. You know what I'm saying? Don't you make baldness of your head. Don't you cut your beard off either. You know? And then it says, look, nor make any cuttings in their flesh. Oh boy, man. Boy. Man, whoa. Shall we be that wicked? I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. I mean, do you see the way we do it? I know a lot of y'all watching the NBA playoffs. Look at Israel. Look at the blacks and Hispanics running ball. Look at all the tattoos that they desecrate their skin with. This is what it's talking about. It's talking about tattoos. You know? The Bible's talking about tattoos. So when you go and do these type of things, I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, it's terrible. I mean, you're doing something that's an abomination unto the Most High. He don't want us doing it, but we keep on doing it. I mean, you know, in fairness to a lot of you, you don't even know. You don't even know. Or you've been beguiled like by your pastor, told you that, hey, you don't have to keep those laws. You know what I'm saying? And it's telling us not to do it. But boy, the black man, the black man is stiff-necked. The black man is so stiff-necked, it's sad. It's sad. I mean, you know, I really like, I mean, even my own son. My own son, I've seen him. Now look, my son came to me he went to about 3 Passovers. He been going to class with me, you know, when I was in DC and stuff like that. You know, I get him on weekends and stuff. He would go to high holy days and everything with me. Now he knows about tattoos. I mean, come on, even his Christian mother told him about tattoos, not to get tattoos. And then one time I told him one day I went over to see him, I seen him, he had a tattoo. I said, hey, man, stop getting no tattoos, you know? But now, and I've seen him, he got tattoos all up and down his damn arm. But I can't help him. I can't save him. He knows the truth. And now he willfully goes against it. Like Hebrews 10:26 says, ain't no more sacrifice for him. You know, I pray he wakes up and takes it seriously what I teach and what the men of the Isupk teach. I pray, but I can't save him. He's a man now. He's 22 years old. He knows not to do it. And he got it anyway. I mean, damn. You know what I'm saying? That's how stiff-necked Israel is. You didn't grew up But when I came into the truth, he was 11 years old. Like I said, he'd been to Passovers, high holy days and everything. You know what I'm saying? But he still get tattoos. You know what I'm saying? That's how stiff-necked Israel is. You know what I'm saying? And we got to come out of that stiff-neckedness. And we got to come out of that. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord will put us to death. We are living in the end times. We having so many prophecies being fulfilled these days. So many things are going on these days. I mean, people are dying. The Lord is putting people to death. Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, he's putting us to death for our wickedness. You think he's going to tolerate us just keep on willfully going against it? You know what I'm saying? Like I said in Hebrews 10 and 26, there's no other sacrifice for no sins. Christ's not coming and dying again. Ain't nobody else going to come and die again for you. Christ already died for us, and now it will behoove you to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. You're not hurting us, the men of the Isupk, when you be sinful and be wicked. You are going to die. You are going to die. So we don't want to see our people die no more. We want Christ to come and deliver us out of this captivity. We wanted everything to be flipped around so we can be in rulership. I mean, see, a lot of you get it twisted out there like, oh yeah, we crazy, like you hurting us. No, you hurting your damn self. You're not hurting us. We're going to be on the chariots watching you die with the oppressor. That's plain and simple. We got to stop this foolishness, man. It's telling you not to get tattoos. Don't get them. This is what the Bible's saying. This is what God is saying, not me. I didn't make it up. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no precepts in this Bible. I don't have a chapter. You don't see first Yagawap in the Bible, all right? You don't see that. You see these holy scriptures of the Most High to help us through this captivity we are in. You know what I'm saying? So now, let's go to let's talk about marriage. Because everybody know that, sorry, I wouldn't say everybody, because I know a lot of you Christians don't know that sex is marriage. Sex is marriage in the Bible. So when you take a wife, you cannot leave that wife. When a man takes a wife, he cannot leave that wife. Then I'm not gonna go into marriage. I'm not gonna go into marriage. I'm just saying that the sin that we commit is brothers leaving their women leaving their men. We have divorce as our problem. You know what I'm saying? Well, we are not supposed to get divorced. You're not supposed to leave that man, and the man is not supposed to leave that woman. You get married, hey, you stuck like Chuck. You know what I'm saying? And we don't understand that sex is marriage. You know what I'm saying? But sex is marriage. Okay. So I'm gonna give my precept. All right, Proverbs. Oh, Slaki. Hold on, Slaki. Hold on. I think I missed the precept I wanted to go into. Salakia. I'm getting the 19. I'm going into Leviticus 19 and 27. That's what I wanted. Salakia. Yeah, I forgot that's the precept I wanted to pull. Leviticus 19 and 27. This says, give you furthermore on the beard and cutting the corners of the beard. This is Leviticus 19:27. Now, and it says, ye shall not round the corners of your heads. That means a shape up. That means like a shape up with, or a line up, whatever you call, whatever city and whatever you call, whatever y'all use, a line up or shape up. You know, we use shape up in DC. Now, so ye shall not round the corners of your heads. You know what I'm saying? Because see, that's what, well, like the Egyptians used to cut their hair off bald headed. The Romans started to have that little shape up. That's where that shape up comes from. A shape up comes from Rome. I mean, that's where it comes from. And the Most High doesn't want us looking like them. You know what I'm saying? That's said, ye shall not round the corners of your heads, neither shall thou mar the corners of thy beard. Just like before. Just like before. You know, just like in Leviticus 21:5, you know, telling us things what not to do as far as like cutting our hair. You know, and it goes on in verse 28 about the tattoos again. You shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord. Hey, come on. I mean, come on. Come on. You guys hear that? Now, that's just pinpointed what was in Leviticus 21:5. Man, the same thing is in Leviticus 19:27 and 28. Now, verse 28 says, ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead. Now we know we always do that. Cutting down, you put a tattoo. I mean, you tattoo something on it, you know what I'm saying? Somebody died, you got, come on, I got one on my arm somewhere. Yeah, I got one right here on my arm. I got a tattoo for my mom and my old trainer. You know what I'm saying? So it says don't do that. Of course, that was in the world, but it tells us not to do that. And in the world, I was a Christian going to church. You know what I'm saying? It says right here, it said cuttings in, make any cuttings in, you shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord. I mean, how many of us do it? I mean, come on, y'all seen the NBA? Come on, NBA is all about tattoos. Negroes run around with tattoos, and the Bible's telling us not to. And it's all because in the name of Christianity. You know what I'm saying? In the name of Christianity, have destroyed us. You know, man, telling us what not to do, and what we do so much. Now look, Leviticus 19:20-29 says, do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore, lest the land fall to whoredom, and the land become full of wickedness. Man, how many of our daughters are we prostituting? Some of us prostituting our daughters on Facebook. You know, this is, boy, man, it's showing. When you go over these laws, statutes, and commandments, you see how wicked we are. You see just how wicked we are and why we die the way we die. Why the oppressor always has his foot on our neck. Because we can't be truthful and lawful unto the Most High God. We can't be righteous enough that the Most High God will have mercy on us. So blame Christianity, and we got to blame our wicked ass selves for all the evil that we do unto the Most High. So black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, we got to really wake up and stop being so wicked, unto the Most High, and wicked to each other. You know what I'm saying? And stop prostituting our daughters the way we do, because we do it. You know, it says the land fall into wickedness. Man, if since we came over here on slave ships, If we were able to read our understand our Bible and read our Bible, man, boy, we'll be see what slavery done to us. Slavery took away our laws, statutes, and commandments. Why? Because we couldn't read the Bible. So how dare any white man talk about we got to forget slavery and get over slavery? You know what I'm saying? Anytime they took everything from us. When they took the Bible from us, they took everything from us. We lost so much when the Bible was taken from us. We lost everything. They destroyed a nation when they took the Bible from us. You know what I'm saying? That's what they done to us. Then they come up with this Juneteenth thing. Who the hell is free? Huh? If you play in the NBA, making millions of dollars, or the NFL, or any of us pro sports, you're doing anything and you on a team, they have a dress code, things you can't wear. Who the hell is free? You got niggas making $100 million. They can't even wear a tank top on the goddamn team playing if they want to. They have a dress code. Boy, boy, man. Who is free? But yet they want to celebrate Juneteenth. Oh, when slavery was abolished. And damn, we still slaves. We still slaves, and the oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of, the deceiver. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible what they've done to us. Man. Now I want to go. Let's go to the what I was going to get to earlier when I said about the wife, taking a wife, and Proverbs 18:22 says a man to get a wife gets a good thing, you know. Says he gets a good thing. Now, let's go to let's go to Deuteronomy 24:1. This is the Christian precept. This is the Christian precept that every Christian pulls when they say about when the Bible tells us never you can't leave your woman. Well, every Christian says you can leave your woman because of this. You know? Okay, now, Salaki, before I read that, let me read Deuteronomy 22 and 28 first. All right. Now, then let's read some marriage. Sex is marriage. Let's read this. Now, let's read. Now. All right. Deuteronomy 22, verse 28. If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed, and lie hold on her. Now, a damsel is a young woman of marriageable age. That means she's old enough to get married. It doesn't mean she never had sex. You know, that's just foolishness from Christianity. Now, the betrothed means she belongs to somebody. Now, it says she's not, which is not betrothed, and lay hold on her and lie with her, which means they have sex, and they be found, then the man that lie with her shall give unto the damsel's father 50 shekels of silver, and he shall be his wife. You know what I'm saying? Because he hath humbled her. He may not put her away all his days. You know what I'm saying? So that means what? Sex is marriage, and you can't put her away. All right? So now, with that, Christianity comes up with Deuteronomy 24:1. You know, we just read you can't put away all his days. You're not supposed to put away with that woman. You're not supposed to divorce. So let's go to, yeah, like I said, Deuteronomy 24 and 1. And this is what Christians go to when they say, hey, Moses gave them a bill of divorcement. When a man, let's read this. When a man has taken a wife, married her, and it come to pass that she find no favor in his eyes. That means he don't want her no more. Because he has found some uncleanness in her. Then let him write her a bill of divorcement and give it in her hand and send her out of his house. Now, now, now look, verse 2 says, and when she is departed out of his house, she may go and be another man's wife. Oh, that means, hey, you're free. Got a divorce and you just be out of there. You know what I'm saying? That sounds good. That sounds good, and everybody you can do it. You know what I'm saying? So Christians always pull that, but Christ comes and cleans everything up. Christ cleans it up. In Matthew, let's go to Matthew 19. Matthew 19 and 8. Now let's go to 7. Matthew 19 and 7. It says, they say unto him, why did they, and they said unto Christ, the people said unto Christ, why did Moses then command to give a writing of divorcement and to put her away? He saith unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, suffered you to put away your wives. But from the beginning, it was not so. You know? He said, from the beginning, it was not so. But we were so evil. He said, evil Israel can be. We are evil people, without the truth. He said it wasn't so. He said, hey, from the beginning, it wasn't so. But we were so evil back then. Boy, we were like, brothers was killing their wives. And I'm quite sure wives was killing their brothers. I'm killing their husbands. He said from the beginning, it wasn't so. Then verse 9 says, and I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication, and she marry another, committeth adultery. And whoso marrieth her, which is put away, doth commit adultery. You see the mess you can make? You see the mess you can make, you know what I'm saying? Unto the Lord, unto the Most High. You see the mess you can make? We being evil unto the Most High. He said it was. You cannot do that. You cannot put her away. You cannot put her away. I mean, this is what the Bible is saying. And he said that what if whoever married her, they committed adultery too. So it's telling us right here. It's telling us right here, and these are so many things we do, and it's common in the Black and Hispanic community and Native Indian, I would say. Can't leave them out. They just as wicked as us. You know what I'm saying? Israel, we are wicked. All right. Without the truth, we are wicked. Now Christ just said, this is in red. He said it's in red. You know what I'm saying? He said, except for fornication. So it's no way that a brother is supposed to leave his wife. And his wife is that hoe that you just slept with. Your wife is that hoe that you just did you just put your rod in, from the club, and you wasn't trying to spend the rest of your life with her. Yes, unto the Lord, that's your wife. That's what the Bible is saying. Oh, sister, yeah, you just slept with that dude you just met in the club. Yeah, you just had all types of nasty, disgusting sex with him. Hey, that's your husband. That's your husband. You know what I'm saying? You go out and have sex again, hey, you committed adultery. You know what I'm saying? That's something. And that's something, boy, you got to check. You women out there, you got to really be careful. You know what I'm saying? Because now you didn't took a husband. You can't leave him. You know, he can't leave you. Y'all stuck together. Now, only you know, and the thing is, you can't escape the Most High. The Most High got angels watching you. The Most High got angels watching you. You can't escape from the wrath of the Most High. You sit there and you married that brother. You had sex with that brother. You married him. You married him. You can't get away. You can't say, "Oh, he doing this and he doing that." So what? You're stuck. You better come into the Isupk and get some counsel. That's what you got to do. You know. But you stuck with that brother. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the angels see you. What you think? You think you fool? You think that because of you can fool us? Of course you can fool us. But the angels see you. We preach and prophets of the Most High, but the angels see you. See everything you're doing. See, come on. Seen the brother, seen that other brother that you married. Then you run around making marriages with brothers. You are a whore unto the Most High. You are a whore unto the Most High. The Most High seen you sleep. I mean, come on, sleep with that man. You know what I'm saying? When you know you're already married. And remember, you should. If you, I mean, come on, any sister out there that's doing that is just boy, you're gonna die. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you. You're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna escape the judgment of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Christ just broke it down to you in Matthew 19. You know what I'm saying? Except for fornication. Now just put for instance, but you left that brother. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of times, like brothers can do like me as being a man. I know we can do evil things to a sister. We can leave a sister and be an evil nigga and leave a sister and all the time. Come on, will you do that in the world? Come on, I did it in the world. You mess with that sister, have sex with her a few times, and then it's gone. It's over. I mean, so what? You know what I'm saying? We all did it. You know, but the Bible's telling us we are not supposed to do that. So then this is why you have that. We have this in the school in the Isupk under Commander Junior Hunter. We have that. Hey, when you marry that sister, hey, come on, you got a court. You got a court first. That's why we have the system of the 6 months program and all that type of stuff in. So you can court first. You know, you can court first and see how compatible you are and everything. So nothing won't you won't have to be leaving. So you won't be sinning against the Most High. You won't be leaving each other. You know, breaking up. I mean, because it ain't no breaking up. You out of the school trying to break up in the Isupk. You're trying to leave somebody. You know what I'm saying? You can separate for a while. That happens. But I would really advise you to get counsel if you're having marital problems. Because we have counselors, we will counsel you in it. You know what I'm saying? But breaking up, hey, and then you go out and you go out and make a marriage. And I'm talking about the women, go out and make a marriage with another man. I mean, come on. Boy, that's terrible. You are a horror unto the Most High. The Most High thinks you are disgusting. You got to really boy, man. Boy, like I said, if you come into the school, you're just going to get some counsel. You're going to get some counsel. And you're going to get some righteous counseling. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But if you come in here and didn't do it, oh boy, good Lord. Man. Hebrews 10 and 26. You know what I'm saying? You didn't sin willfully. You know? But it's just, man, that's something that it happens in the world. and it's like it's too common. It's too common. It's a common practice. It's a common practice for a brother to just have sex with a woman and leave. For women just to have sex and just be out there just having sex with many men. That's a common practice in Israel, and it should stop. So this is why we give you laws, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying, of the Most High. You have no business doing this type of stuff. You know, you have no business doing this type of stuff because come on, Leviticus 21:7 says don't be a whore. You know, man. It says I mean, come on, man. I'm gonna pull it. I'm gonna pull Leviticus. You know, Leviticus 21:7 says they shall not take a wife that is a whore, man, or profane. You know what I'm saying? Man. Mm. It says, neither shall they take a woman put away from her husband, for he is holy unto his God. You understand? It says put away from her. That's what I talk about. If you separate for a little while, if you have some time, you know, from each other, you know, you still not divorced. Yeah, you all are still one. You know, that's what it says. Put away from her husband. You know, man, I advise anybody to get counsel. If you ever separate, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, get counsel. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to want to do the right thing. You know, and but the women, I mean, you got to understand what you're doing. You can't be a hoe out here. Can't be a whore. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you on the grounds of catching any venereal disease, AIDS, or anything and die. I mean, you're in danger of the Lord putting you to death. You know, so you got to really, you got to be careful. I mean, Israel, we have to be careful out here. You know what I'm saying? Things we do. Things we do. I mean, you know, and then understand it. Like, when you marry that woman, I mean, come on, hey, that's your portion. You know, and for the men, you know, you can take another wife. Oh, man, come on, I brought that up so many times in the class. Men, you in the law class, you know, you can take another wife, but you know what I'm saying? Women, you can't take another husband. You know, so if you're out here and you think that the angels don't see you, come on, I beg to differ. Come on, the angels are watching us all the time, you know, and reporting on whatever you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So we can't be out here playing like that, you know, playing games, playing those sex games and stuff like that. You know, because the Lord will put you to death. The Lord will put you to death. You know what I'm saying? So so with that, you know, man, I'm gonna close this class. In this class, I'm gonna read security announcements. It says we are the ISUPK out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has a interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to court for a period of 6 months. You know, and that's always important. You gotta be courting. You gotta court. You gotta do that courting process. You gotta do that 6 months. That's very important. You know, then after the 6 months, they will be permitted to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18 and 21, and Malachi 3 and 8 through 10. Ma'ashara, which means 10th in Hebrew, give to the Treasury Department or the teacher. Priest fund, free will offering, whatever amount you not mandatory, but whatever amount you want to give. Check your bulletin board in your school and in your zone, and you can check isupk.com for the upcoming holy convocations. You know, the high holy days. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black shirt, pants, boots, and headpiece. Margin will salute everybody out. Yahweh Shimon Shabbarakathum to the brothers. Your Howard Shamar, your Thug, I send my shout out to the sister. I'm gonna see her next week in the Oklahoma law class. Shalom Israel.